Weather's picked up again quite pleasantly. Got to love a bit of weather. Let's turn the radio off. Anyway, been doing a bit of painting. Painting odds and sods and bits and bobs. I'm still using this clear over base. I think next time I do something, I'll probably use solid 2-pack because the clear coat is just as dangerous as a 2-pack anyway. Right, so painted that piece there. It just needs a clear over the top of it, and finally got some paint onto the A-post here. So again, it's only a base coat on at the moment, but it's gone on, and I'm happy with it. So I'm tempted to put. I'm going to leave it to go off a little bit. Just get my ugly face off this. I'm tempted to let it go off a little bit. I was going to paint around this area as well, but this all needs taking back, and there's a reaction there, and there's all odds and sods. That's what happens when you start fucking around with these things. But the top of the door post is good. I just need to paint downwards, which is fine because I think we're on the corners at the bottom. Yep. In other news, the air cleaner came up quite nicely. It's got a few dents in it, but that's all character, isn't it? I guess. These are all the bits down here that need to be powder coated in the same colour. Just odds and sods and bits and bobs from around. These bits round to unloading my car this week. Still need to fix ouch, that top tailgate. Still need to sort this out. I've got another tailgate I'm just going to put on it, I think. Right, treasure. Not you. This. Fucking look at that. That's the driver's door that I rebuilt. Steve's painted it. Fucking bubble wrap has marked the paint. I'm going to mop that out. I mean, the car's going back to him anyway to be mopped over from end to end. But the bubble wrap has marked it. But I'm going to fit this door out. Not now, but it is going to happen. And get that put on. I've got the other door in the unit. Oh my goodness, come on, you bastard. Got the other door in the unit. I'm going to put this in there with it as well. And then there's the front wing there as well. There's a boot floor at the bottom, which is the thing I wanted to get out. So let me get these panels safely secured away. You learn something new every single day. And today I have learned or learnt. Feel free to let me know in the comments if my grammar is not grammatically grammatical. Yeah, so basically both of these floors are correct for a Range Rover Classic. The longer one is for a 2-door, the shorter one is for a 4-door. And I am into splicing floors together now, which I'm going to be able to do, but it's how to do it and maintain strength. It's going to be an overlap, isn't it? It'll have to be an overlap, and it'll be an overlap on top of the forward cross member where the brake line goes through. If I put an overlap there, then it'll have a single piece at the back and an overlap for the front. I think that's the only way I'll be able to do this, because I'm not happy with the only full length floor pan I've got here. I've got others in the project cars. One project car's got a floor in it, and Red Shed. Red Shed got upset last time. I'd robbed something out of him. Yeah, so he's got a floor in there. Aluminium, you can see at the bottom there. Yes. In powder coating world, my stand's working out beautifully. These little fellas, they're all cool now, so I can handle them. Don't handle this stuff till it's cool. And I found out you can put fingerprints all over it. That'll do. Nicely. A little bit of a gap in the bottom there, but it will do. It's good enough. Those are the catches for the rear seats. Then we've got big old clips, which I just coated because they was looking rusty and I didn't really fancy wasting money and resources, valuable planetary resources, buying new wire clips that are going to sit underneath the air filter. There's 2 of those, and then this big bugger in it. It's 2 years old. Does the job. There we go. Look at that. That is the cat's arse. Right, all these bits are going to go in now. So I was slightly irritated because it happens sometimes. So here's the A post I painted. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This thing fucking wears me out sometimes. But the screen's going to go in tomorrow anyway. Today's lecture on ineffective, crap, not fit for purpose. To pardon the expression. Okay, so blue box. I know. These are the air filter ends. And basically, what you do is you put a gasket over the top of that, and I think you'll find first and foremost that this is just a millimetre too small, but I can cope with that. It's enough to seal it. But then this thing's made out of fucking cheese. So when you stretch it over the top there and push it on, it goes on one side, but then you can't get the retaining plate on. There's no way can you get this on without crushing the paper, which is what it's done here, and then you end up with it pulling away from the backing, and to be honest, fucking waste of time. Start to come together. Got the screen in. That was a pain. Getting the fella strip in. Helps having the right tool. Lots of silicone sealant. You can still see it all over the place. But it went in. The top rail's bolted up. On the other side, I finished the boot seal. Just needs trimming once I get the bottom tailgate back in place. And I fitted the passenger door seal. Apart from the bottom section, but I fitted the. This was a proper sweary moment. This really was. Can you imagine putting all that in? Not a pleasant hour and a half's work. And then on the engine, complete circuit, power steering reservoir is fitted. All the pipes are in. The only thing that's missing is the belt and the fluid. Pinned the pipes to the front chassis rail, which is good. Or the wiring leaner that's just draped over there for a moment because I needed it out of the way. Fitted the expansion bottle where it needs to go. Fitted the exhaust heat shield that protects the starter motor. Just about see the silver thing down there on the back of the engine mount. Not entirely successful on the powder coating today. So these. It's good to see gravity's still working. These fellas, I really went at them, but it would appear that the gun is blowing the powder off faster than I can put it on. So I need to adapt the way I'm working with that. On the paint front, I had that weird reaction on the B post. So that's all we're going to have to get sanded back. I knew about all this crap down here. That's not a problem. I'm hoping to get the roof back so the roof can go on. In here, anything? No, in all honesty, nothing really. Once the roof's on, I'll put the floor and everything in. Start cleaning everything up, get the glass in. When I get that passenger door on tomorrow. On the engine, you can see I've fiddled around with the air filter, got that all in place. All the breathers, everything is now connected. I'm going to replace this pipe here. It's a 1/4 inch pipe, but I'm not happy with it. It's copper and it's going to fatigue. I still need to connect it. So the engine sensor wires, yeah, because there's nothing on the ends of them. Choke, well, there isn't one at the moment. Set up carbs and air filters. Oh yeah, air filters. Don't mention air filters. Yes, I think it's got a bit warm. I have unplugged. It's not horrific. Oops. Anyway, what I've been doing here is cleaning up this floor, which has been working quite well until then. It's good night Vienna for my angle grinder. You can see the field windings there, that bit there. I've melted the plastic insulation to the armature. I can't even get the armature past the field windings, and this should be able to go past there. It's all completely fucking fucked. I don't know. I think it's going to end up being a bin job. Pain in the ass. Engine bay looking magnificent. Slam panel. I've put the top coat, sorry, put a first coat of filler primer on it, which I'm going to flat back in a second. That was my beer supply just going into the recycle. And roof won't be back now until next week. I don't know what I need to do to get my bloody roof. But it will go on. As you see, I've been cleaning up inside, just getting dirty faster than I can clean it up. I'm keeping the grinder sparks well away. Might have a go at starting the engine up, but the trouble is I haven't got any air filters because of the air filter shenanigans. Yeah, it is closer than it looks. I'm well chuffed with this screen. Look at that, triplex laminated, 19, could be 84, but it's a two-door screen and it is in really good shape. I was worried about it being tinted. You can see it there if you look, it is tinted, but then the other windows are tinted too. So I think it won't be too much of a problem. I just need to make sure every piece of glass that goes in is tinted. This is the seal that runs across the back end of the boot. The floor goes on top of it. This is the one I took out of the car. It's not very pretty, is it? That is as good as it gets. £229 plus VAT. Oh, it'll have to happen. Right, okay, let me get on with something else instead. Oh, when the clutch doesn't work. But I guessed that anyway, so I'm going to have to take all the clutch hydraulics off and find out why it ain't fucking working. Bollocks! Like Santa's bin. Look at this lot. Oh yes. Yes. Tailgate frame. All for the tailgate. These are for the doors, the locks. Morning. Oh, spooks. Oh, right. So it's Brett.
Yeah. No, because you needed upset.
Back cap. We'll see if these are any better, if they fit. Power assisted and fan belt. Try those out in a minute. Right. Early struts for the top tailgate. You've got the holes on the end. Go on this bit up here. Like that. Oh, go in there. This is the one I'm excited about. dent in it. Now, why was I anticipating that was going to be new? I mean, it's in good shape. Oh, big fucking dent there. Not quite so happy with that. I wasn't anticipating second hand. I'm going to have to go and look at the description on that, but basically, you pause for a second. So what's basically been sent is a complete panel, surface corrosion, big dent there, there's a dent there, that's all okay, that's all okay. Top edge, I need to fit it on the car and find out. Yeah, I wasn't anticipating second hand. Body shop tomorrow. I got another set of fan belts, drive belts, and to be honest, it's the same fucking length. I don't understand this. The belt they've sent is more or less, that's maybe 2mm longer, but not a huge amount. Certainly within the profile. But as you can see, when it's on, I mean, I haven't tensioned this up yet, but it's right on the limit of its tension. I think it's just going to have to fucking do, isn't it? I'll have to see if I can get a longer one. Slightly irritating. Lots of things irritating me today. My wife is fucking irritating me today as well for some reason. I do not understand their logic sometimes, but that's because she's a lead. Right, now, this is how tight this thing gets. So I have to, this is on the maximum adjustment. Then on the, there we are, it comes off. And then, if I stretch out the one I got from Famous Fall with the one I got from Paddocks / Britpart, you will see, first of all, there's a slight difference in the teeth. Slightly bigger teeth, slightly smaller teeth. They're all made in China. As you can see, the length is more or less the same, give or take a fart. So I don't know. Right, let's see now if the belt fits for the power steering pump, which it does, no problem at all with that one, so I can tension that up. It's been an odd day really. It's Wednesday, I'm going home tomorrow and I'm at a show on Friday. You see, I didn't put the passenger door on today. One of those days where bloody nothing went right for me. So I put the paint on and it wrinkled up where I wasn't expecting it to. I might be able to retrieve that, I don't know. Then it wrinkled up down there, even though it went back to bare metal. It wrinkled up over here. So I really am fucked off with paint. As you saw, none of this lot wrinkled up. This was all bare metal, painted, same gun, same paint, same thinners, same everything. So that irritated me. I've had a number of challenges. This rear wing has been resolved. I'm happy enough with that. I had some issues with this, so I put the handle on the top tailgate. It takes 2 bolts from the inside, and they are M5 metric 5mm, and I couldn't find anyone that had M5, so I drilled them out for M6, and then they promptly stripped. So there's a sward there, swath there. So what I ended up doing was cutting the end off one of my first taps. It's a useful tip, this actually. Get out of jail free card. I'll show you what I did. Which is a Imperial thread. Let me get this out, 1 second. Oh, by the way, my top tip for the day is to write top on these boxes, because you always open the damn things upside down otherwise. Right, so pretty much every one of these threads here assumes that you're going to go right through the piece. Focus, 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 focus. Oh, you arse. Assumes that you're going to go through the piece. Why aren't you focusing? I'm not sure if my phone could have been dirtier, to be honest. Yes, so it assumes that you're going right through. So you're not really tapping the full width of the thread until you kind of get that far in. Now, the hole on the tailgate is only about 4 or 5 mil deep. So I got around that by creating my own bottom tab. Please focus. And all I've done there is I've cut the end off the tap so that when I start... Oh, this is pissing me off today. So by cutting the end of the tap off, you give it a sort of head start. Still not focusing. There we are, head start on cutting its thread. So more or less, as soon as you put the tap in, nice and square and straight, it's cutting the full width of the thread, and it cuts it right to the very bottom of the hole. And the reason I did that was because it was too the hole to go from M5 to, when I drilled it to M6 and then balls the M6 threads up. And then I could have gone to M8, but it was getting a bit on the tight side. So I went for a coarse threaded bolt, which has done the job. And now, I don't know if we're locked. Are we locked? No, we're not. And now, check that out. Luxury. And not only that, I can close this too. Yeah? How about that? The other irritant I had today was where I got this tailgate as part of a job lot of spares, but someone had put a bolt in here, but then stripped all the thread out on the inside of the aluminium frame down here. I know I've put a bolt back in there, I just didn't have a screw long enough, but I basically got this piece of threaded rod, which is an M6 rod, and it goes to about here. So it goes quite a long way in before it actually found anything that it could grip onto. And as a result, now the bottom of the tailgate frame does no longer flex. But it does shut. Oh, it didn't shut that time. But it does shut. Yeah, so that's good.